Hey, it's Kevin from Fat Daddy's Hot Rods. Today I'm going to show you how to put a radio patch panel in. You can see that this one has been cut out for a modern radio CD player. Also, the cigarette lighter here is chewed up and this is bent out a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the entire panel in, like this one right here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, first things first, I need to take this and get a pattern drawn around for where I want to cut it out. You can see on the back here, there's a brace that keeps me from getting it up against the dash. So I'm going to cut this out of the way. That way we can get this good and flat, and we'll draw around it and see where we got to cut. All right, you can see how high this comes up right here. I don't really want to put my weld line in that curve, so I'm going to cut on this panel right down here and then put it back up and retrace that top to get away from that. Now that we got this right here cut down where I want it, I've already put it up here and marked it, got it away from that curve. It's more in the middle of the flat area, makes body work a little bit easier. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this thing out actually inside of the lines. And down across this bottom right here, there's a bracket or a brace that's right here that I don't wanna cut. And then I'll check the fit again, and then I'll actually cut around my lines, and I have to get the skin off of this brace that's right here. All right, let's test fit this thing here again just to make sure things are lining up where we want them. And they are. So, we'll do cutting out the rest of that line. Okay, now I've got all this cut out. I'm going to get this skin off of this brace back here. Now that I've got this panel fit in here, I've went through here, taken off all the paint from around where I'm going to weld. I went ahead and started clamping it in. I actually like to use these clamps right here. They're for body panels. They pull everything up nice and flush for welding, which is what we're getting ready to do right now. As you can see, I've got it welded in solid now. I've got some spot welds down here along the bottom, and I had two holes here that were not originally in this truck, so I welded them shut. The next step is to grind all this stuff down to get it ready for body work. Now that all the welds have been ground down and everything's sanded, the next step that I've got is just some minor body work. So I hope that this has helped you out with your project. As always, make sure to like and subscribe to us, and we'll see you next time.